And what's up, everybody? We are back in another episode of WWE 2K20, and we are here at AAA. Of course, this could or could not. Maybe we'll wait. We still got the rest of this month to go. I'm thinking, we finish off this month of March. I mean, I created, who have I created? I've created King, and I've created Armor King in 22. All I have to create is Jin, Ryu, Joe, and Adon. If I can create them, them 6, I think, then I will continue the story off over there. But until then, we are still stuck right here. I still gotta make some arrangements. I still gotta customize some championships, But so far, I got half things set up. I got the things going on so far. I got shows booked up, but we just have to see where else this can lead off to. I still got a couple people more to create, so hopefully I could do that by maybe the end of tonight, maybe tomorrow night. Hopefully we might have to hop on 20 to get a hold of on SmackDown, see what's happening on SmackDown. But until then, most of the times I'm going to try to keep it over there. But we are still doing the My Rise over there, of course. But getting back into this stuff. Okay, let's see. Jin Kazama making a call out. Should we watch the call out? It could be the call out to what Ryu did last week at Super Lucha. You know what? Let's not watch the call out, even if it may be Jin's only thing right now. I kind of just want to get on to watching the fights. So call outs. Ryu, he came out, of course. Came out. It looks like he also won the promo talk. We have Mystico and Monster going at it, and well, hell, he was just calling out Sin Cara too. But moving on, Monster picking up the win there. We got Mucha Lucha, the Flea and Ricochet going against Super Porky and El Mago Jr. Winner to that is going to be Super Porky and El Mago Jr. And would you look at that? Jin Kazama and Ryu do have a match tonight. So let's get into this. Entrance on. Of course, they're rocking it out like always. Still, the rivalry's still going on. Especially, I would expect it would have ended as long as Ryu didn't do that whole, let's jump Jin Kazama. But no, he wanted to go jump Jin Kazama, even though he did win the match. I would expect that to be the other way around, but it's not. Ryu won, and yet he still wanted more Jin Kazama, which is fine by me. It is fine by me. I am letting them do their thing. I create the characters, I put them in their matches, and whatever happens from there, happens from there. I have no control on what else happens. Rather they're booked or they're not booked, it just depends. Of course, I'm also looking to download other arenas and stuff. My luck's that I can't find the arena to this. But
get ready, guys. Big time singles matches coming up here.
I did find a couple arenas. I may have to find a couple more for pay-per-views and stuff. Of course, breaking out from AAA, going to MGAE, which we are planning on changing the initials and the name from MGAE, Mixed Gaming Arts Entertainment, to maybe MGAW, Mixed Gaming Arts Wrestling. I don't know. I talked to Slam about it, and he was actually, me and him were talking about it. And he says MGAW does sound a little bit better than MGAE, so I went with that. Of course, we don't have the broken down school in 22, at least not that I know of. So, you know, I had to create my own arena, which I did pretty good. Of course, you know, like I said, we are still working up. So I didn't put like this whole crazy SmackDown or Raw arena. You know, I put it where, you know, it's kind of like the indie shows. We're in a school. We're in the gym of a school. So, you know, we're rocking out like that. We boosted it up from the broken down school, and now we're back. We're still in the school, but we're in a better school. You know, it looks better. We got more crowds, of course. And I would just like to thank the people who watch this, who, especially Extra Account, who thinks of these matches. You know, it's like whatever he's got next, or she. You know, whatever you got next, you know, let me know. And I'm not going to create them in here. I'm not going to create them in here. No, I want to create them into 22, of course. And we're going to continue off with the stories and rivalries over there. But I like to thank people who do come by, watch this, you know, get a couple glimpses, even though if you may not have much to say, or if you think, you know, what I'm doing is actually okay. I appreciate it. I really do appreciate it.
Go time. If you haven't hit record yet, now might be a good time to do that. These guys are going to have a match.
But once I get done with this video, I'm going to hop right back on the 22. I want to start customizing on Ryu and Jin Kazama, including Joe and Adon. And then I also still got to create Vibe to continue on the rivalry into SmackDown. Maybe probably continue on the rivalry, you know, because I think our next pay-per-view within 20 right now is Fastlane, and I think that will be my final chance to actually get my hands on the Brandon Collins instead of the other two. You know, Simply Better and Phoenix Nitro. And hopefully, by the time we do that, you know, we can end that. We can move on. We can do something else. We can focus our mind on whoever else.
Intense match so far, but that's to be expected when you put bitter rivals in the ring together. Producing a trampling. Saw that one coming.
Oh, but Ryu coming back into this. Let's see, what else are we missing in the 22? Of course, Vibe. Jin, Ryu, yada yada. Of course, I may not create everybody from 20. I may have to actually release a couple people from 20 and they probably won't be in 22, like Big Evil and Great White. You know, they're so damn big and so OP, you know, not really that much people can actually win against them, except for, you know, yours truly and anybody else, probably. What else? And, you know, when I was creating, Armor King, I saw this one entrance, and I thought it looked pretty cool, you know. I thought it looked really cool. So, you know, I was like, you know what? I got 2 more people to create in there, you know. Of course, we probably will create more, you know, with Extra Account, you know, probably finding some matches, you know, for us to look up or for us to create and put into this. But so far, I did see that one entrance, and I thought it looked really cool. So, you know, I think I know what I'm about to do next. Once I get done with, you know, all 4 of these guys that I still got to create left.
Great agility there.
Let's see. Oh, and Jin Kazama off the ropes with a drop kick.
A change of strategy has to be his next move. Oh my God. Oh, and a backbreaker. Right to the spine.
What else? Like, I feel like there's something I'm missing. Of course, we do have to create the titles for both MGAW and for AAA and also AEW. Yes, I do have AEW in both of these sides, but you know, I don't really like, I guess, show those because I mean, I did create them, but at the same time, I don't really like watch those areas, which I feel like I should. I really feel like I should. I mean, I did create it, and I feel like I really should like watch them. What else? I feel like I'm missing something. Of course, we got the typical stuff, you know, we got Raw, we got NXT, SmackDown, you know, other things are going to be happening on SmackDown. Of course, 22 bringing out to the part where I do have to, like, do some matches, earn my, I guess, I don't know what to really call them, like, some kind of WWE bucks or something like that, for, like, if I finish a match. That I'll get like these little points and I can like buy some superstars, because I don't have Goldberg, and I know Goldberg's our WWE superstar, our WWE champion in here, so I might have to like do a couple matches, you know, get enough. I think he's like 1,000, so if I can like work my way into that, I could probably buy Goldberg and then put him as our WWE champion within 22. That, or hopefully somebody could take it away from him before, you know, we can get into that. Which I doubt it by the time we get to Fastlane. Oh, and Ryu hitting Jin Kazama with the Hadouken. But what else do we have to do? We still got plenty more to do. I still got plenty more of other people to create, but you know, those ain't the problem right now. You know, it's about to continue on with this story. Hopefully into next month. Hopefully, maybe next month would be the last bit of the story. And if I want to finish the last bit of this story right here between all 6 of these characters, then I want to do it by, oh, and Jin Kazama hitting them out with that powerbomb, by, you know, finishing out the last month, if it could be in 22, where, you know, better graphics, entrants are better, everything going in. So that's my main things, to finish up the last 4 guys, because I already had 2 of them, which I did edit on Armor King and King. You know, they don't have those big cat heads. I gave them some that I would think that's better. I would say for myself, you know, I feel like it would be better than just watching King and Armor King come out with big, huge cat heads, when I could give them like something that looks more dope. So yeah, Armor King and King do have new heads, as you would say, or a mask. I mean, it's pretty much a mask. I mean, I was looking, like I said last time, I was and hit him with a coup de grace. But yeah, I was looking up a thing about Armor King, or was it King? I think it was Armor King, and it was showing like a little story about it, and then it showed like this bench, and Armor King's like head was just chilling there, like it was like a mask the whole time, which, assuming it is the mask the whole time. So you know, with it being a mask, you know, we did some arrangements. I like it. I think it looks pretty good. I feel like y'all would like it. But y'all definitely see what Armor King and King are gonna look like, especially once I can get into Ryu and Jin and Joe and Adon. But I'm pretty sure what do you call it? Jin just won this match. I've been talking so much about how we're gonna, you know, continue on. Oh, and speaking, somebody did upload Jin Kazama's little tattoo, so yeah, we ain't gonna be seeing that whole horrible S looking style that I put for him. I now have Jin Kazama's actual tattoo that I downloaded because somebody uploaded it. So, you know, that's good. Now I just have to create Jin Kazama and Ryu and the other two. And once I do that, I will create those 4. I'm going to create those 4 first. Then I'm going to create the championships. Hopefully I can get those right again. And then we're gonna move right on into continue the story with them with MGAW. I think I just might have to create some of the championships, and then we'll also continue the story in there. And I still have to create a couple more people to like vibe to continue the story in there. But I know once I get done with this, I'm gonna hop right back into 22, and I want to work on the, you know, these 4 right here. You know, these 4, of course, because I already got the last 2. But yeah, I will definitely get to that. I will definitely get into the championships. Hopefully I can remember what the heck they look like. What else? What else am I missing? I feel like I'm missing something. But yeah, we still got a couple more work to do. But once I get, you know, this going, I will continue the story into 22, and that would be the end for 20. We would never have to see 20 ever again. And we'll be all good. We'll be all set. We ain't got to worry about 20 once I get these 4 in the championships created. We can continue stories on over there. And also to continue the story with My Rise. And of course, you know, once we get done with My Rise, or heck, probably even before we get done with My Rise, it probably depends. You know, we're going to get into the story of Rey Mysterio. And I am so hyped to actually go through the whole stories, to go through all the matches of Rey Mysterio, especially with him and Eddie Guerrero, when them being at WrestleMania, with them being at SummerSlam, fighting for the custody of Dominic. Those, Eddie and Rey was always the best match, and I really hope we get the Halloween Havoc version too. Like, if I don't see the Halloween Havoc version of Eddie and Rey, I want to throw a tantrum. That was like one of their best matches. I want to say that could be like their first ever match that they went against each other. I could be wrong. But to go through the story of Rey, to know that, you know, Eddie's gonna be in there, and, you know, I get to face him, relive the story of WrestleMania, SummerSlam, everything.
I agree with that, Michael, especially considering how much these guys absolutely
I am so hyped for it. I really am.
And his opponent from New York, weighing in at 157 pounds, Hurricane Unbreakable Joe!
Given the participants, this match might very well steal the show, guys.
Yeah, and I think you could go so far as to say it has the makings of a match of the year candidate.
But you know, let's just get through a little bit of this in 20, because I just want to be done with 20. I want to move on from 20 already. I want to get into 22. I have so many people to create. I feel like I should have actually created the whole, you know, people that are in the rivalry and just continue the story over there. I should have did that. That wasn't really going through my head. What was going through my head is like, let's create Savage, let's create Laser, let's create Jericho, let's create Savage's mom, Lydia. You know, let's go create everybody.
On the line between these two athletes tonight. Two of the proudest athletes we have ever seen in WWE. The only thing that would make this match more enjoyable to watch would be if I was calling it without you two bozos interrupting me.
Into the collar and elbow tie-up. Only one competitor comes out ahead here. Working for control.
Oh, locking up the head. Joe pushing it on off. Oh, but misses the drop kick.
Snapmare. Not safe yet. Nicely done.
Oh, hit him down with that suplex. Oh, wait. Oh, and Joe catching him with that clothesline.
Another counter. It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other. Well executed arm drag. Engineering. Right on the mark. Jumping knee drop. So precise. Ooh-wee.
Oh, and that Finn Balor back paint that I have on my character to use as my wings, because I do actually have wing tattoos. Yeah, we ain't gonna be able to see those anymore. We are gonna see some wings. I mean, they ain't my wings, and they were the only wings that actually looked decent. I mean, it's still not my wings. I was actually hoping just to find, you know, wings kind of like going flat down the back, like they're just chilling. No, these ones kind of look like they're trying to like boost up, ready to fly. But yeah, we got the wings kind of set down already. So we're pretty much good with that. We got the wings going, so we ain't gonna be seeing that whole Finn Balor back paint of that, you know, the Demon Balor.
He gets out of it. He's at another level right now, Michael.
But yeah, starting probably next week, we're hopefully get back into the story of my rise. Where I left off, I didn't want to like start the whole thing in that one video, you know, with us going into SmackDown. Kind of actually wanted to say that until the next video. You know, start that off. Hopefully we get straight into SmackDown. But I feel like I may have to do one more thing before we actually get booked into the SmackDown roster. Like, I feel like there's something I have to do left before I leave the WWE training center.
All the way from the top. He's absorbing some tough hits now. He's lost much of his early confidence.
Especially not to mention, I have to be in the same roster with freaking Paragon, which I'm gonna dominate that dude all over freaking SmackDown.
Here we go again.
Rather, if it's gonna be in the ring, backstage, whatever Paragon wants to throw at me, I feel like there's gonna be maybe a rivalry between me and Paragon. But, you know, whatever Paragon wants to throw at me, you know, I'm gonna take him out. No matter, you know, it is story mode, of course. We gotta get rigged out of it. You know, we gotta get rigged out of some matches, because, you know, Paragon or somebody, whoever is gonna be my rivalry when I get into SmackDown, you know, they're gonna come out, they're gonna distract me, and I'm gonna lose the match. But, you know, it's fine, because, you know, once I get my hands on them, I'm going to destroy them. I'm going to dominate them.
Oh, it's not going to be good. This is not going to be good. Brainbuster!
But I will make myself known for something on SmackDown. I don't know who's the Universal Champion on SmackDown, rather if it's Roman or somebody else, but I am going to take that Universal Championship and I want to make it mine. Even though I really want the WWE Championship, but I didn't want to be on Raw. Don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with Raw. It's just that, you know, every time I watched WWE, I was always mostly watching SmackDown. Like, constantly, it was always SmackDown. SmackDown because The Rock was on there. SmackDown because, you know, other people were on there. And I know on Raw, you know, there was also some good people, you know, every now, you know, with the whole, trading on who goes where.
This may very well be it.
You know, rather Rock was on Raw, was he on SmackDown? Stone Cold was on Raw or SmackDown, you know. I watched Raw every now and then, you know. Mostly like 2 weeks. Like every 2 weeks, you know, I'll watch Raw like 1 week, wait 2 weeks to watch Raw again. But with SmackDown, I was constantly watching it week by week by week, every Friday night. And then when it got changed to Thursday night, and now it's back to Friday night. But like I said, I am going to do the best I can on SmackDown, do what I can, be what I can, even if we are just, you know, being the babyface. Don't get me wrong, I may have to be heel every now and then, but it just depends on how, you know, somebody that might be on SmackDown decides to treat me. You know, because, you know, we were nice to Chase, you know, aka Ribby. We were nice to Hector. We try to be nice to Paragon. But, you know, Paragon wants to be the cocky guy. Thinks that he's better than everybody. How he shouldn't be in the training center. And how he should be straight into the WWE rosters of rather SmackDown or Raw. Before we got actually, you know, chosen. All because, you know, he was a big star in Japan. Which we totally dominated him in Japan. Which I'm not seeing on how Paragon... I mean, yeah, I guess I could see how Paragon may have gotten chosen. But I don't see how, you know, Chase didn't get chosen. I mean, that dude was dominating me in the indie shows. And indie shows I didn't want to be in because, you know, I thought we were totally still watching. Not actually being in, but either way. But yeah, Ruby was actually dang, I've been saying the word for so many times I can't even say it now. Destroying me. Dang, it will come back into my mouth so I can say it right. He was actually taking me on and actually taking. Why is Jim Kalama back out here? I am missing something. A person that's supposed to be in this matchup is King and Armor King. We already watched this match. Like I said.
Okay, let's get this match going.
I wouldn't at all be surprised if this match stole the show here tonight.
I don't know what he has planned out here, but he must be mindful of the referee's count.
I'm confused. What is happening? Well, there goes King. King's out of here. There goes Armor King. Armor King's out of here. Jin's out of here. It's just Ryu all by himself now. Look, Ryu's all okay. Jin's apparently back in. Ryu's he's stuck in the Matrix. Dudes, just somebody stay in. I'm about to freaking... And yet, this is what's going to make me create these guys even faster, because we clearly saw in the car that it was King and Armor King, right? And now it glitched to Jin and Ryu. Okay, yeah. You know what? This is the end of the video. This, because I don't know what the hell just happened, but okay. Well, if you like 2 out of 3 of these matches, hit the like button. The third, you can comment on give me your prediction on that part, because clearly, you know, we're seeing these 2, but somehow we still got these 2. I don't know. I really don't know. But, you know, if you like today's video, comment, leave a like, subscribe. But after that, I'm as soon as I do my what I say, I'm gonna create Jin, Ryu, and freaking Joe and Adon as fast as I can, because I don't know what that was. I really don't know what that was, and I want to get 20 out of my hands already. So I'm gonna go do that. Stay tuned for another AAA episode, hopefully on 22, and hopefully I can create Vibe so we can get on also onto 22. But until then, I will catch y'all next time on another episode of WWE. We're just gonna pause it right there, huh? Hopefully 22. But until then, peace, one love, I'm out.